Holiday and to another one of my live stream lectures. And before we get started, I just take a moment to thank all of my supporters and everyone for supporting my channel. So with that being said, let's get on down to today's lecture, which is energy vampires are a distraction. Energy vampires are a distraction. And anything, a person, or situation can be an energy vampire. You know, anything that is going to create negativity in your life, toxicity, stress, that can have a direct impact on distracting you from whatever goal you're trying to accomplish. I don't care if that goal is something as simple as keeping up with your workouts, your downtime, your just eating right, exercising, accomplishing goals. Any type of distraction that is a energy vampire can do that. It can be a person. It can be a co-worker on your job. It can be someone in your neighborhood. It can be someone in the community, church. Unfortunately, in some homes, certain people are energy vampires. Let me take a quick sip of water real quick. And how you can tell if a certain person is an energy vampire, if every time you're communicating with them, whether it's in person or any form of communication, if it's toxic, if it's negative, if it's disrespectful, if it's causing you to veer off path from your positivity, that's an indication that person is an energy vampire. You know, you ain't got to go back and forth with nobody. Once you have determined, and they're really easy to pick out, people who are energy vampires, they're toxic, they're negative, they're dramified, they gossip. And if you have that power of discernment that God gave all of us, you can pick up on a person negative energy the minute you walk into the room. Real talk, people. And you got to make a decision on whether or not you want to continue to engage that in energy vampire, or if you want to disengage, to remove yourself from that person. Real talk. Because understand, the purpose of an energy vampire, their number one agenda is to get you off track, to get you off your goals, to veer you off your positive path, for you to stay there and go back and forth and engage in that toxicity, whether it's on the phone or in person, or back and forth with toxic emails and toxic communication. You can make the decision to disengage and move on with the rest of your day. Real talk. Because if you don't maintain your peace, that energy vampires don't want to see a person in peace and doing positive things. Their agenda is to disrupt that. And if you want to give somebody that type of power over you, to each his own. But the way I look at it, it takes two people to go back and forth, bottom line. And I've always known that, I don't even engage negative people in any shape, form, or fashion. And it only takes me a quick second to determine if a person's negative or toxic, because their energy will radiate negative energy. All you got to do is pay attention. All you got to do is just pay attention to their energy, listen to the words that come out of their mouth, and you will be able to determine real quick on whether or not you want to continue to engage that person. And I'm telling you, this thing is real. These energy vampires are everywhere. Like I say, on jobs, school, church, home, community, unfortunately, in some people's home, they are everywhere. Even if you're out and about, running your errands to the gas station, the grocery store, the post office, doctor's appointments, you meet energy vampires in the natural environment. You can meet them, but you can tell by the way they're communicating with that person at that establishment, whether it's a bank or a doctor's office or a grocery store. They're yelling at these staff members, they disrespecting it, and you can just feel their toxicity in the natural environment. And I'm telling you, the longer you engage in energy vampire, what that's going to do over time is going to chip away at your positive energy. It's going to disrupt your peace to the point now you find yourself upset and angry and losing sleep because of what an energy vampire said or did or didn't do. Real talk. So again, this is the topic I've been wanting to touch bases on a while in terms of energy vampires. They really are a distraction only if you allow them to be a distraction within your life. That's all I have. Simplify, simple fidelis, and I'm going to leave in care of your own conscience. Have a great day.